Field.
Welcome back, and looking ahead, this Thursday is the 46th annual Take Back the Night Rally, March and Speak Out Against Sexual and Domestic Violence event. Now, the event is happening here in Eugene for the University of Oregon campus community. And joining us live in the studio today is the director of the Oregon Women's Center, Fatima Rui-Pervez, and we have Maggie Bertrand joining us today. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, I want to get straight to this event.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it. I mean, what are, some of the history behind this? I know that this event started in 1976.
Yes, this is our 46th annual Take Back the Night Rally, March and Speak Out Against Sexual and Domestic Violence. We are thrilled to invite the campus community to show up and show out for survivors of sexual and domestic and interpersonal violence. And this event is going to be this Thursday. It happens the last Thursday in April every year. It is the penultimate event of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which is April. It is also Child Abuse Prevention Month during April, and we will be addressing all of these issues. The rally, march, and the Speak Out begin at 6 o'clock p.m. in the EMU Amphitheater on the University of Oregon campus, and we will have a wide array of voices from historically silenced and underrepresented communities speaking about the intersections of sexual and domestic violence in their communities. We have representation from the Native American and Indigenous communities, the Black community, the disabled community, the South Asian community. We have representation from the LGBTQIA2S+ community, child abuse prevention advocacy organizations, and many more. And whether folks are sharing personal testimony or statistics about these specific communities, it will be something that helps to serve our mission and our goal to support survivors, educate the community, and prevent future harm. From there, we will transition into a march through campus and through the streets of Eugene. And we will, it's very powerful, very, very moving, and very high energy, transformative, high power. People jump out of their homes and join the march while we're in the middle of the march. So we then transition from there back to campus, where there will be a student-led Speak Out held inside of the EMU. And we ask that no professional staff members, myself included, or media be present, so that students can have the autonomy to have peer-to-peer support and sacred space to support each other. And all of my University of Oregon Women's Center students are highly trained on de-escalation, supporting visibly upset attendees. I utilize a trauma-informed, student and survivor-centered intersectional feminist lens, and my students are experts at meeting people where they are with their shared humanity. And the University of Oregon Women's Center believes survivors. And so 20 of my students will be dispersed all throughout the crowd in the rally as the trained outreach and safety team. And they will have supplies and resources available if folks need Play-Doh, if they need Kleenexes, if they need resource cards, if they need to be taken to the confidential advocates in the Care and Advocacy Program. My students will escort them and assist them for that, because we will have those folks available for assistance. And Maggie, would you like to speak about the theme?
Sure, yeah. So I am the Sexual Violence Prevention and Education Coordinator for the Women's Center, and the theme for this year is duality, and it essentially speaks to the fact that there is no such thing as the perfect survivor. We're all allowed to kind of meet ourselves where we're at, whether we have our rightful rage or our radical joy. We are allowed to express our emotions as we feel and see fit. And it essentially just speaks to the fact that all of the survivors for today, for Take Back the Night on Thursday, are going to be speaking about some really complicated events in their lives, and it's okay to meet yourself where you're at. Understand that there's a duality to your experience and your healing process.
Perfect. And then very briefly, one last question, kind of wrapped up into two here. First, I got to know about these shirts, and then on top of that, where can people find more information?
People can find more information on our University of Oregon website, blogs.uoregon.edu/women or dos.uoregon.edu/women, and our Instagram, UO_Women's Center. These shirts were created, they were the vision of Maggie's. We have to tell you that the name of the flower is Queen of the Night.
It only blooms at night, so it has, it's all symbolism for the event.
Everything about it is, we're very extra, and we're very proud of it too. And our student visual design coordinator, Savannah Zerbel, created this actual art that is everywhere on all of the posters, the t-shirts, which are for sale. They will be for sale at the rally portion of Take Back the Night at the UO Women's Center's table, $15 for anyone who's not a student, 10 for students. And to see these shirts moving throughout Eugene, even after the event, I see them everywhere. I've been the director of the Women's Center for almost 9 years now, and I can't be on a walk without seeing somebody wearing a Take Back the Night t-shirt from years past. And so there's an opportunity for everyone to own one, or to potentially pay money for a student who may not be able to financially afford it. We welcome people to do that as well. It means so much to students and so much to survivors that to even see this walking around in the world, moving around in the world, because that is one more person who believes them in a sea of a society that has often not believed them and often blamed them for the harm that they have endured.
Right. Well, very powerful. Thank you both so much for being here.
Of course.
Thank you for informing
having
us.
us.
Everything that we needed to know. I have no more questions. You answered everything I can imagine. So again, the Take Back the Night Rally March is happening this Thursday, April 25th at the EMU Amphitheater at 13th and University Streets.